Hey everyone, happy Monday. I've been using Appsumo for, I don't know, probably 7 years now, and it's just been an amazing marketplace. And so I thought it would be fun to just start doing videos like this and making some YouTube videos just on new software that's coming out so people can listen to what the software is about versus having to look. Hopefully, this content will be more consumable while you're driving to work or somewhere that you can't really watch something, but you can listen to something. But today we're gonna look at this new software that caught my attention, which just dropped today. It's called GenLogin, and it looks like a Make alternative, and it's basically like a no-code platform, so you can create workflows and do some automation through browsing tasks. There's a lot of cool things that I think this thing offers, and I'm probably going to pick it up today just to test it out and see if it's worth having within my tool set of my digital marketing company, which is called digitalreach.co. And so this is, yeah, I'm just going to do like a little run through of this particular software and what it offers and possibly what you can do with it. And then maybe I'll make a separate video diving deep on like the actual mechanics and what's going on behind the scene. And I can do a couple workflows and see how well it works and then let you guys know like, yeah, this is totally something that you should pick up. With that being said, GenLogin looks like, for the most part, it handles repetitive internet tasks. So there's a couple of different integrations. There's actually a lot of integrations. If you go on here, there's like Chrome, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, e-commerce. So looks like you could basically do a lot of automation with this software, which is kind of where everyone's heading towards. And if you're not doing any automation in your business, I would highly recommend it because most of our features will be automated. So finding platforms that are emerging that are doing something different than chatbots like OpenAI or Claude, finding ones that can manage different tasks is definitely going to be helpful if you run any type of business, especially like e-commerce or any online business. Yeah, so that's part of what GenLogin is. It does repetitive and automated browser tasks, and then it looks like it can handle, again, like I said, multiple different types of social media platforms and websites. With that, it looks you don't need coding, and so if you're not a coder, for the most part, this looks like a drag and drop system. So this is going to be easy for you business owners that maybe want to start playing around with automation, but don't necessarily know how to to code. This looks like a software that would be um, easy to use for you guys. And then there is some feature in here that helps to keep your account from getting a ban. So if you know anything a lot about, or if you know anything about automation, that's one of the problems when you're doing automation with social media accounts is it's pretty easy to get banned. And they have a specific system in here that helps with that to not get banned. So I might have to take a deeper dive into what they use under the hood for that. But for the most part, that's what they say they can help with is if you have multiple accounts and you're running automations like auto liking or auto commenting on a platform, their system looks like it could help you not get banned with how they use it. Um, the main features would be, again, task automation. So it'd be like a virtual assistant. You can drag and drop to create automated tasks. I know they have a ton of templates. I kind of looked through their website already. They have a ton of templates. Another thing is like safe account management, which is kind of what I went through. It creates, I don't know what fingerprints is, but it basically that's what how they worded it. It creates a fingerprint so websites think you're a real person when you're automating, which is it sounds really cool, and so that's why I want to test this thing out. I'll probably pick it up, and if it's no good, I'll return it. But yeah, I want to test it because if it does what if it does what I think it does, then this might be like a steal for lifetime discount. So Yeah, so that's one of the things, and then it keeps your accounts private and secure. So I guess you can do up to 1,000 accounts if you get the tier 4 plan, which is crazy to me. I definitely want to do like once I start playing around with this thing, I'll definitely want to do another video. But if you made it this far in the video, if you can leave a like and a comment if this is helpful for you guys, and then I'll create more videos, and that way you guys can kind of just learn about this through video or through audio. On to the next thing, I guess you can. One of the other features is team sharing, so you can save browser profiles in the cloud. I'm not sure if it sounds like tier 4 is a cloud-based system. This might be a question that the founder can answer. I think this is a desktop. I'm positive this is a desktop app, so it works on Windows and Mac. But they might have a cloud version. I think if you get the tier 4 is what I read in one of the questions that someone asked on Appsumo. So maybe they can clarify for us if the cloud version is all three plans, or is it just the top plan, the tier 4 plan or tier 3 plan that you're able to get the cloud version, which would essentially help you run automations on the cloud. You wouldn't need your computer open to run any automation. If you're curious about other similar software on AppSumo that was running, it sounds like it's kind of like Task Magic, but it's um it's a lot. It'd probably be a lot different because Task Magic you can get really specific with what you're trying to do while you're automating, and then your scenarios. And so it has that similar. I know with Task Magic they had their top tier plans had cloud versions where you could run it without your computer being open. So that's basically what it means. Besides that, you can also add team members, and they can access without and they can access, I think, your workspace without installing anything. When they say installing anything, I think they'll still need to install like the actual desktop app to like get access. But for the most part, you can add team members to your accounts. And then couple ways you can make money with this is you can create automations. And so if you wanted to create automations and sell it to clients, I don't know, like an idea would be collecting leads and putting it into Google Doc for them automatically from their website. Like that's an easy example. You could do that with this and sell service to your clients. There's also, I was looking around, and there is a marketplace in here. So you can actually sell your automations uh, in this marketplace, which is actually really cool because there is a lot of these types of things again that launch on AppSumo, but they don't necessarily have a marketplace where you can sell the epic automations that you make. So, which kind of makes it frustrating because you kind of export and import things, but these guys kind of already set it up. So, again, if you want to sell these to clients, like automation services to clients, or even sell it on the marketplace on GenLogin, you'll be able to do that. And so, if you're wondering what you could do with this, if you're like a small business, besides managing social media accounts, or I think you can manage like eBay accounts, Amazon. They have a ton of integrations besides the ones that they listed on AppSumo. But there's a lot of things you can do, like from auto posting to social media platforms, or liking and commenting automatically. Um, there's a ton you can do with small businesses uh, that this app would be super helpful for. With creators, you can manage like your YouTube accounts, schedule and post content, and track comments, and you can, like I said, you can engage automatically. But for creators, this could be used in a different way, by automating like repetitive tasks. And so, if you're a creator, this could be a platform that would be helpful for you. And then if you have an e-commerce store, or if you're, let's say, you want to track competitors and see what they're, maybe you have similar products to them, you want to track what they're doing with their products and how much they're pricing it for. You could also do this if you have like an e-commerce store. You could track prices across different websites. You could also auto check for deals and discounts. So if maybe you're just shopping for something and you want to check for something automatically and get an email sent to you, you could do that with this. I guess you can, because you can upload up to 1,000 different profiles, like doing different tasks, you'll be able to do a lot of things with this app or this software. So I'm definitely going to check it out right now. Um, there's a really good deal on it. Let me see. It's the first plan, which is tier one. It's $59, and then license two would be 129, and then license three would be 239, and license four would be $400 or 399. And each license they allow you to do cloud. Oh, I guess there's cloud data sync on each of these, so it looks like it does upload to a cloud. You could do unlimited automations for each account. So I'm not sure what that would look like because I haven't played around with it yet, but I will. With the license 3 and 4, you can add members and sub accounts to each of those. So that sounds cool. The browser profiles, the first plan is you get 30 profiles. The next one, number 2, you get 100. Number 3, you get 300. And number 4, you get 1,000. And I mean, this kind of makes me think, like, what if you just imagine you uploading 1,000 different social media accounts that you've created. I mean, it'd sound crazy, but you could get it to automate and like do things like, I don't know, auto liking a specific post and getting 1,000 likes to it. I don't know. Like, there's some crazy ideas you could do if this thing can actually do what it says it can. So I'm gonna check it out. Hopefully, you guys get a chance to look at it today. That's it for this video. If you guys liked it, again, please subscribe to my channel. It's very beginning stages. Again, if you engage and comment and like, I will know to create more content, but hopefully this was helpful to most of you guys, and I will see you in the next video.